Great morning and welcome to the Grace Temple Ministries Daily Devotions. Today is August the 7th and we'll be walking through the 7th proverb. Let me read a little bit of it to you and we'll put some handles or some context on what the wisest man of all time was talking about. Verse 1 says, "My son, keep my words and treasure my commands within you. Keep my commands and live, and my law as the apple of your eye. Bind them on your fingers, write them on the tablet of your heart. Say to wisdom, you are my sister, and call understanding your nearest kin, that they may keep you from the immoral woman, from the seductress who flatters with words." Wow, an amazing passage of scripture. Several words jumped out at me. The first of many is wisdom. The second is bind them on your heart. The third is understanding. And Proverbs chapter 4 reminds us in all of our getting, get an understanding. This passage takes me to the memory of the 7 deadly sins, and those are pride, lust, greed, envy, sloth, wrath, and gluttony. And if you keep reading, the wisest man, Solomon of all times, reminds us, particularly men, to be mindful of our lustful natures. And lustful is strong sexual appetite or craving, a pleasure or delight or desire. And it is imperative that we monitor and be mindful of those things, as the text reminds us. How do we keep this lust monster, one of the 7 deadly sins, in check according to the scripture? First, we must be true to you. You have to know who you are, know what your triggers are, know what causes you to have these lustful desires or lustful intentions. Secondly, beware. Sometimes we think we're stronger than we are. Sometimes we think we're further down the road from that thing that trips us up. Be mindful of who we are, beware, and be intentional. If you know this thing trips you up, be intentional about putting roadblocks and putting boundaries in place as you walk through this life. Again, thanks so much for joining us with these devotions. Our prayer is that you apply these simple, basic truths to your life. And as the wisest man of all time reminds us, get wisdom, get understanding, and keep this lust thing in check, this desire. And how do we do that? Be true to us, beware, and be intentional. Thank you so much.